Chris Cowlin. Fan cams. Club news. Transfer news. Match previews. Legend interviews. Spurs winning. Press conferences. Covering everything Tottenham and England.
Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Premier League predictions. Last week I went head-to-head with Spurs fan Craig, and this week, game week 19, I'll be going head-to-head with Spurs fan Jen. The games that we will be predicting will be Newcastle against Nottingham Forest, Bournemouth against Fulham, Sheffield United against Luton, Burnley against Liverpool, Manchester United will take on Aston Villa, Brentford against Wolves, Chelsea against Crystal Palace, Everton against Manchester City, Brighton against Spurs, and Arsenal against West Ham. So remember, it is 5 points for a correct score and 2 points for a correct result. Now, last week, match week 18, I took on Craig and I got 3 correct scores equaling 15 points, 2 correct results equaling 4 points. So a total for me, 19 points. Craig only got 1 correct score and only 1 correct result. So a total for him, 7 points. Now, if you're watching on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below, and also put your predictions in the comment section below. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. If you would like to join in and you'd like to appear on this channel and go head to head with me on Premier League predictions, please do get in touch. So first up, Newcastle against Nottingham Forest, and this one is going to be an interesting one because, of course, Forest have just sacked their manager, Steve Cooper. Nuno Espirito Santo has just come in. He had his first game at the City Ground on Saturday where they lost 3-2 at home to Bournemouth. Newcastle, this game is being played at St James's Park, which I think will help Newcastle with the fans behind them. But Newcastle have had a tough couple of weeks going out of the Champions League, going out of the Carabao Cup, and, of course, they've just lost away at Luton. But I do expect Newcastle to bounce back in this game. I'm going to go for a 2-0 Newcastle win.
Hi Chris, got some match predictions for you here. So first up, Newcastle versus Notts Forest. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Newcastle.
Now, next one, Bournemouth against Fulham. Now, this is going to be an interesting one because only recently Bournemouth are thinking about sacking their manager. And he's now produced some fantastic displays and some fantastic results. This is a mid-table clash, 11th v 12th. Fulham have had some great results recently, but lost 2-0 at home to Burnley on Saturday, which was quite surprising. I actually fancy Bournemouth to win this because they are at home. I'm going to go for a 2-1 Bournemouth win.
Next prediction, Bournemouth versus Fulham. I'm going for a 2-1 win for Bournemouth.
Sheffield United v Luton. This one's going to be an interesting game because, of course, Sheffield United gave everything in that game against Aston Villa. And bearing in mind the form that Aston Villa have been in at Villa Park this season, you know, for Sheffield United to go there and get a draw, although they may even be disappointed with the draw because they are 1-0 up right until the 97th minute. Zaniolo, of course, equalising for Villa. But what a superb result for them and a good performance. Chris Wilder has certainly made that difference since coming back. Luton, of course, have just beaten Newcastle at home. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm going to go for a 2-2 draw.
Next prediction, Sheffield United versus Luton. I like Luton as an underdog. They held off City for a good hour. I'm going to go for Luton as the underdog, win for 1-0.
Burnley against Liverpool. Of course, Burnley have just got a fantastic result at Fulham, beating them 2-0 on Saturday. But Liverpool, I think, are going to be so strong for Burnley. Of course, Liverpool are one of the title contenders for this season. These are games that, if you're going for the title, you need to win. I expect Liverpool to win this game comfortably, 3-0.
Next prediction, Burnley versus Liverpool. I'm going to go 2-0 win for Liverpool.
Manchester United v Aston Villa. Of course, Manchester United just lost 2-0 away to West Ham. They are so inconsistent and have been all season. It's either win-lose, win-lose. You never, ever know what you're getting with Manchester United. Aston Villa have been in superb form. Could have went top of the table the other night. Of course, they got that 1-1 draw at home against Sheffield United. But I think that Aston Villa are going to win. And how many times can teams keep beating Erik ten Hag's Manchester United at Old Trafford before he is under severe pressure? I think that Villa are going to put him under even more pressure than what he's under at the moment. And I'm going to go for a 1-0 Villa win.
Next prediction, Man United versus Aston Villa. I'm going to go 2-0 Villa win.
Brentford v Wolves. Now, I was actually told a stat the other day by a Wolves fan that their last 14 visits to London, 0 wins. Will it continue or will they turn it around? I'm actually going to go for a 2-2 draw in this game.
Brentford versus Wolves. Wolves to win 1-0.
Chelsea v Crystal Palace. To be honest, I think that both teams have been up and down all season. Of course, Mauricio Pochettino is still building at Chelsea. His first season. Roy Hodgson has had some mixed results this season. I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Next prediction, Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. I'm going for a 2-0 win for Chelsea.
Now, another really interesting fixture, Everton v Manchester City. Of course, Everton have been in fantastic form. Although they lost at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium on Saturday, they gave absolutely everything, and it was literally millimetres stopping them getting an equaliser right at the death. Manchester City's form in the Premier League hasn't been great of late, although they've just won another trophy. But I don't think that Manchester City's form is going to continue in the Premier League. You know, Pep Guardiola's side demands the best, and they have got so much quality throughout their squad. I think that Manchester City, although Everton have been in really good form and they're playing really well, I think Manchester City are going to probably be too strong for them. I'm going to go for a 2-1 City win.
Hi Chris, my prediction for Everton Man City is Man City win 2-0. All the best.
Brighton against Tottenham at the Amex Stadium. I tell you what, every single game at the moment under Ange Postecoglou, I go either home or away and think we are going to win today, and this is going to be another one of those. I am confident that Spurs will go to Brighton at the Amex Stadium and we will win 2-0. Heung-min Son with a brace.
Next prediction, Brighton versus Spurs. Of course we're going to take them. Going to go for 2-1 win.
Another interesting fixture, Arsenal against West Ham. Of course, Arsenal always struggle at Anfield. However, this time they have come away with a 1-1 draw. And West Ham have just come off the back of a 2-0 win, a home win against Manchester United. This one's being played at the Emirates. I'm actually going to go for a 1-1 draw.
Last prediction, that lot up the road versus West Ham. I'm going to hope that West Ham hold them to a draw, 1-1. Thanks, Chris. Have a happy Christmas. Bye, everybody.
Jen, many thanks for your predictions this week. I look forward to having another very special guest on next week. If you would like the chance to go head-to-head with me on these Premier League prediction videos, please do get in touch. tottenhamfanchris@gmail.com. Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button, like, share and comment below. And of course, put your score predictions in the comments section. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Happy New Year, everyone. Come on, you Spurs.